in a business sense, if someone's interviewing, let's say for a new employee or something, is there a tip you could give them as to what to watch for?
Absolutely. One of the things that I look for when I'm interviewing and helping young college kids, I would help them prepare for their interviews.
Oh, there you go.
I like to have it where I can see the full body, which is very important because, say for example, if half the body is cut off because you can't see the lower extremities, then you're missing half of the communication. So I like to see all of it. So if the person is nervous or biting their tongue or holding back on information, so tell me what happened in your last job. Tell me about your experience. Where was a time when you were in a leadership role? And where was the time that perhaps there was conflict with your supervisor? How did you handle that? Well, if it's something they don't want to disclose, here's what happens that we don't see under the table. They lock their ankles. See, because they're being restrained and they're holding back. And by the way, 90% of us lock our ankles when we go to the dentist.
That's true. You lay up there and then
hold it. You're right. We lock our ankles. We just not relax. We lock our ankles, 90%. And so lots of times when people are holding back, they'll lock their ankles, okay? Or if a particular question was asked, or they'll do this if they're upset because they're trying to hold back.
what about if your legs are just kind of short and you need to...
Okay. She said, what happens if you have short legs?
And they're just dangling
otherwise. And they're just dangling right there, and she wants to get secure because this is a woman that likes order and being in control of what's going on. Okay. That was just a quick. That was just a little quick read. So basically, and Sheryl, thank you for bringing that up. And recognizing what a person's norm is, what their norm. So if this is your norm, that every time you sit down you normally do this, that's your norm. That's your norm. Can I just point out a couple things, if you don't mind?
Yeah, and actually, just to let you all know too, we're combining this with the training today. And so that way too, when you ask your questions, because I think we all kind of want to know if I have our questions, so we'll take that time.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay. And please, I don't bite, I just nibble, okay? I don't want to hurt or anything like that. What is your name, love?
Mary.
Mary, I'm going to ask you one question. By nature, you're an introvert. Do you have to think about it? Okay, stand up.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing that she was doing before I even called her, she had her hands on her thighs and she was thigh cleansing. Okay, and thigh cleansing, so what thigh cleansing is what happens when things get a little nervous. Okay, what we're about to do, what's happening here? If this is going to be part of the workshop, what's going on? Okay, and the reason why I said introvert, you work well with people that you know and in your circle.
And it is her first time today.
Okay. Yay! And that are in your circle. And what's important for you is how things are lined up strategically. Systems are very critical for you.
That's quite true.
Yeah, very critical for you. So if you have a system of what we're going to do and have it all laid out, you plan ahead, and then if we have a meeting of people that are coming in, and then all of a sudden this meeting, you'll say, hey Linda, did you do your report? I'm just gonna go with the flow.
And Mary, since it's your first time, what do you do?
I'm a content manager. So I'm organized. At a software company, yes.
So you're in the perfect position. And what's a wonderful, you would be a great team member for those who are excessive creatives that do not have order. You'd be a great team member as long as they're not in your way, because they may drive you crazy if they're all over here, because it's the way you have things in order. So thank you.